Hello, 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 guys! I'm back on the scene, and we're back with NCIS. It's about time I continue with this game. I don't know why it's been put off for a while now. I don't know why, especially when I'm choosing to play this in memory of my granddad, so I don't know why. I just haven't. Or maybe a lot of things have been happening and it's just got top of my mind. Well, I feel like going back into it, especially since I completed NCIS up to season 8. So it's just a matter of time before I get like season 9's onwards DVDs and jump into it. So for now, we're gonna jump into the video game. And I'm really looking forward to this. We're gonna start off with episode 2, Identity Thief. Now, if memory serves, when I looked into this game, there was only 4 episodes. So, we've only got 2 more after this. But considering how long it took me to do episode 1, I'm not expecting to do 2 episodes per season. But, we'll see. I have confidence. I have faith. So, let's jump into episode 2, Identity Thief. Yep, progress over because we lost a few scenes since we were just trying to save. Alright, here we go.
You know what I can't stop thinking about every time I have to come to an actual bank?
That NCIS doesn't pay us enough?
No, I get to work with Gibbs, and I would do that for free. I can't stop thinking that all these cameras and vaults and security precautions are just for show. I mean, any serious bank robber these days is just gonna hack into the bank's central accounts and move a whole ton of money with just a few button clicks. I mean, who needs Bonnie and Clyde anymore?
Don't tell that to Tony. He'll be crushed.
Oh!
Yes, we are robbing the bank. Nobody move or try anything stupid, and no one gets hurt.
Mickey, I would think that qualifies as something stupid.
I think you should listen to the lady.
Oh boy. Yay, we got the opening! Is this the same one as like episode 1 or is it a different one? It's different. Each episode has their own opening, which is kind of cool.
Do I even want to know what you were looking at, Tony?
Just some old pictures back when I was working homicide in Baltimore. I was one of their best officers, you know.
I find that hard to believe.
Ziva, please. You know as well as anyone how awesome I am. Actually, I still hold several records at my old district.
Really? What kind of records?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I still hold the record for the fastest time on the department agility test. I hold the record for the longest consecutive days on a stakeout. And for the most arrests in a single month. Though stopping a school bus full of deadheads headed to Eugene may have padded my numbers a little on that one.
Any others?
Also, the record for being the most often injured officer, but I really don't want to discuss that one.
Good. Maybe you can actually start working instead. Grab your gear, fast.
What do we got, boss?
Bank around the corner is being robbed.
It's not a Navy bank. Why are we going?
Abby and McGee are inside.
Ooh.
They're on the line, sir.
You want to keep breathing? Put down your weapons, exit one at a time.
I want the plane, fueled and waiting for us at Washington Dulles Airport.
Not gonna happen. Go!
On your 6, boss.
You okay?
Yes, but I'm gonna take Mickey to the hospital to make sure he's not dying, which he's not. But he should probably still see a doctor.
Bit on their nose, perhaps. Just gotta go to the hospital, make sure he's not dying. Bit much. During the investigation, you'll see this button appear on the screen. Oh wait, no, we already did that.
Mr. Nicholson, thanks for coming in to talk to us. I know this hasn't been the easiest day for you.
Of course, of course. Whatever I can do to help you catch those hooligans.
Hooligans? Wow, that's pretty strong language. You might want to watch yourself there.
Sorry,
Can you give some details about your job at the Franklin and Jefferson Capital Bank?
I'm the branch manager.
And that entails...
I'm the bank's eyes and ears in the branch. If something is happening, I'm the one keeping track of it.
What can you tell me about the robbery?
All I can say is that if we had to be robbed, Thursday was a perfect day for it.
There's a perfect day to be robbed. And it's a Thursday. Who knew?
We have very little cash on hand on Thursdays. We routinely move our excess currency out of the vault on Wednesdays and Saturdays.
How much money did they get away with?
It was still early in the afternoon on Thursday, so the bank hadn't had a chance to take in too many deposits yet. The robbers only took a total of $529,406.87. Guess they didn't do their homework.
Only? Sounds like a lot of money to me.
If they had come one day earlier, they could have taken over $9 million.
Whoa. I guess that it pays them to pay attention to your banks.
That's all for now. Thanks again. If you think of anything else that might be of use to us, please give me a call.
Certainly. Certainly.
Okay, so they could have just got off with a bit more if they actually planned. Kind of makes me think that they didn't really.
Start bagging and tagging.
What about the FBI?
You let me worry about the FBI. Ziva, collect residue samples near the explosion.
Yes, Gibbs.
Okay, there we go. Over there, Diva. Over there. There we go. In that. Nope. In that. There we go. Can I just move over these? No.
We're going to the garage.
You exploded to get away.
Search the garage. We're looking for anything linked to the getaway car.
Pictures. I'm on it.
Oh no. That just okay.
Paint chips.
Found on the corner of the garage wall. Probably came from the robber's getaway car. Forensic analysis needed. Tire tracks.
Tire tracks.
So we can identify at least the tires of the vehicle. These cars. Nothing over here. And we've only got about 1/4. What was that?
Now, they had a car. Find something to lead us to it.
Okay. Which way is this on Robert's car? That looks like a license plate on the floor. What's it? Doesn't seem to be any other clues. Unless I'm doing this out of order, and I've just done the whole get info on the carcass. Oh yeah, take samples of the explosion. I haven't done that yet. Whoops. Doesn't appear to be anything else. Let's head back up, Ziba.
I need to collect samples of this explosive residue. Great. Now what? Okay, now I will go to see if Tony needs any help.
Alright, I guess we're checking the bank. That did a huge percentage. So they're completely cleared out.
Ziva, the cameras have been shot. Can you take pictures of them?
Pictures. I'm on it.
Okay.
This camera has taken a bullet. I should take a picture of it. This camera is too high for me to photograph. I need to find something I can stand on.
Seriously?
That's one. Keep up the good work.
Yeah, memory serves. There was also a camera around here from the first video that we saw.
This camera has taken a bullet. I should take a picture of it. This camera is too high for me to photograph. What now? Tony, can you assist me moving this desk? I need to stand on it to photograph the camera.
Sure, Ziba. Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. This will do.
There we go.
Two cameras, two photos.
Wait, there's two more. Oh, there's one more camera.
Security camera, Ziva. I need pictures.
This camera has taken a bullet. I should take a picture of it. Hey, Tony, I need you to help me reach the camera.
Hold on, I'm coming. There's no other way. I'm gonna have to lift you up.
This sounds suspicious to me. What are you up to?
Ziva, would I ever try to take advantage of a situation? Don't answer that.
Yes, he would take
Ready?
advantage.
Ready?
Hey, Swift Spooks, you doing
There.
alright?
Now you can take your photo.
That is all of them. I am finished.
Alright. Now we gotta look for traces of the robber.
Well done, Ziva. I think you got them all. Well done, Ziva. I think you got them all.
I'm all good, you? I'm doing alright. Just thought it was about time I did this game. Alright, there should be one more clue down here that I missed.
Well, they had a car. Find something to lead us to it.
Where's the car going beyond this? So, where is the clue? Is it down here? The little gap? No. I have. There's no sign. Oh, there was something over there. What's that?
A broken side mirror.
Seriously, I didn't notice the broken side mirror. That's stupid.
Abby, how are you feeling?
I'm fine, Ziva. Thanks for asking. So I think McGee sprained his ankle.
I guess he will be spending some extra time behind his computer then.
Yeah, tough luck.
We are sending you everything we have collected at the crime scene.
Thanks, Ziva.
Oh. Oh.
Let's find out what kind of tire this is.
Okay, we're looking for something. Okay, my first instinct is that. Positive match. So we now know what tire. Okay. So we now know what
This side
tire it
mirror
belongs
came
to.
from a car that could have made those tire tracks.
So we're looking for one that has oh, it's the very first one.
The only possible conclusion is that the tire tracks and side mirror came from a 1972 Hewitt Ether. Ooh,
Hewitt
cool
Ether.
car. Gotcha.
It's a cool car. Good to know. Now let's have a look at the explosive stuff.
The residue from the explosion suggests the robbers used a high-grade explosive known as 22 NBH. Whoa! These guys weren't messing around.
Alright, but what about the bullet? Looks like full for the security camera. Oh, it was a 9mm. Good to know. Alright.
The residue on the paint chips found in the bank's garage is a rare pollutant found only near rubber processing plants.
So they're near areas where they make something made of rubber.
Well, we know what kind of car they have, but that's not enough to trace them. We're gonna need McGee to track down the pollutant we found on the paint chips so we can narrow the search.
Why would these guys go through all this trouble to steal so little money?
Bad planning?
Nope. There's something else.
There's always something else.
Boss, there's someone from the UAE Embassy here who wants to talk to us.
UAE Embassy?
Yeah, they're in the same building as the bank. Want me to take this one?
Be my guest.
Thanks, boss.
During the investigation. Oh wait. Oh yeah. This is a conversation. Okay.
And who might you be?
I am Mariam Malak, assistant to the Deputy Ambassador Sheikh Hosni Abdusalim.
Well, hello there. I'm very Special Agent Anthony DiNozzo.
It is a pleasure, though it would be more so under different circumstances.
So you're the assistant to the Deputy Ambassador, huh?
As I said, I am a representative of the Ambassador of the United Arab Emirates.
So what can I do for you today?
I would like to report a break-in.
Yeah, we already know about the bank robbery.
There was another break-in. The UAE Embassy offices are on the 11th floor of the Franklin and Jefferson Capital Bank building. At the same time the bank was being robbed, so was our office.
So it was a cover-up. The bank was a distraction. Oh boy.
Iron Zaku asked me, for a laugh, could Inspector Gadget solve the Kira case from Death Note? Oh,
What?
absolutely. Inspector Gadget would just trip around with his gadgets, accidentally hitting the right buttons while he's tangled in his own trench coat. Meanwhile, Kira would be taking notes in the corner, probably with a popcorn bucket, watching the chaos unfold. I mean, who needs genius intellect when you have a bumbling detective with a malfunctioning computer on his head? It's a match made in cartoon heaven.
That's a crossover I don't want to see. Inspector Gadget would only dream of solving the Kira case. I mean, think about it. I mean, it was a huge incident, the accident. If you watch the live-action movie, it was a whole incident of his body getting absolute decimated. So his name's probably in the newspapers if you can find the incident. And then all Kira has to do is just write the name in the death note. There we go. He's gone. But I imagine Kira will probably just watch Inspector Gadget fumble.
You know what was taken?
Nothing.
Not much of a robbery then, now is it?
Nothing taken, but whoever broke in attempted to get into a secure safe. Luckily, they were unsuccessful.
You didn't see them?
No.
Why not?
The power went out during the robbery, and the embassy was evacuated as part of our standard protocols.
What? During the break-in, the power to the level 4 of the building went out. The power in the bank, however, never broke. So, localized EMP?
What was in the safe?
Immigration papers, diplomatic endorsements, blank passports, and the embassy's petty cash.
That it?
We were warned by our government that other UAE embassies have experienced break-ins. We were advised to put all sensitive documentation under special security.
And nothing was missing?
No,
You sure?
we double-checked. Nothing is missing or unaccounted for.
Thank you, Miss Mariam Malak. If you think of anything else, please don't hesitate to call us. Or me. Anytime.
Thank you, Agent DiNozzo. My government begs for your discretion in this matter.
Discretion is my middle name.
No, it's not.
Looks like the bank wasn't the only place hit during the robbery.
No?
The power at the UAE Embassy on the 11th floor went out during the bank job. They had a break-in as well, though nothing seems to be missing.
Something more than a robbery here. Go check it out.
What am I looking for?
Whatever you missed last time, DiNozzo.
Well, that was a bit on the nose. Whatever you missed last time.
The building manager told me the breaker panels are over here somewhere. I need to find the circuit breaker panel.
I feel like there should be more in this area, but I guess it was worth a try. What are the chances of it being in the safe? Guess not. There we go. I thought it would be at least hidden.
A locked panel door. Let's see what's behind it. There's some sort of strange residue on this breaker switch. I'm gonna take a photo. Got what I came for. Time to head back to the office. Hey, Abs.
Tony! What do you got?
Looks like someone cut the power to the 11th floor of the building during the bank robbery.
What makes you think that?
There's some strange residue on the 11th floor breaker switches you should test.
Okay, I'm on it.
Why would they try and explode though the breaker switch? That would just mean that if they did switch off the power, it'd be permanently switched off, right? So why would they do that? That's a lot.
The residue on this switch matches the residual explosive we found in the bank. Whoever blew the floor out of the bank also turned off the power to the 11th floor.
Oh, so it was just a switching off, okay.
Gibbs, none of this stuff adds up.
Let's go to the deduction board.
Let's see what we can find.
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
What do you even use to use? Small money, big explosion. They show the robbers movement. Explosives were used in the bank robbery. Rather, it's just the robbers were after something else. Yeah.
Okay, check this out.
The robbers were well financed and organized, yet they didn't steal much money. Obviously, they were after something else.
Time to earn your lab coat. This isn't right.
But what does that mean, Abs?
The power got on the 11th floor and the robbers switched. The robbers turned off the power on the 11th floor.
Well, Gibbs, it works like this.
Shows that they were after.
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
The robbers were targeting near the embassy on the 11th floor. Yep, they were.
Well, Gibbs, it works like this. Time to earn your lab coat.
But what does that mean, Abs?
The robbers didn't do their homework. The robbers used the banks as a cover.
I deserve a cupcake for that.
You already knew that.
So these guys weren't just robbing the bank.
Nope.
We should have enough for McGee to be able to track them down.
If he's up and around.
Oh, poor McGee.
You are one lucky man, McGee.
Yes, he is. He was nearly killed by a bombing.
I'm not talking about the bombing.
You are not?
You're not?
No, the crutches. Ladies love a man on crutches.
Really?
And how do you know this?
Back when I was with Baltimore PD, I tore a ligament in my knee tackling a suspect who tried to rob it. I heard a pop, and that was that. 6 weeks on crutches. Very heroic. The ladies were all over me.
And what crime did this suspect commit?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that I caught him and brought him in.
Taking down a mass murderer is very different than tackling, say, a teenager accused of shoplifting.
Kid was almost 20, okay?
When you're done reminiscing, DeNozo, we got bad guys to catch. McGee, what do you got?
Nothing yet, boss. I just got back.
I noticed. Now go get me something.
Right, boss.
Did you guys hear that? Because to me it sounded like a bit more quiet than it should have been. McGee's off his crutches! They couldn't be bothered to give him a new model. That's a bit stupid. Three 1974. 319. What? Oh, okay. Misread that. Okay. Car owner. Let's see. That's pretty close. Okay, that's not it. Alright. The opera's getaway vehicle is registered to Helen Borough. This is her address. Got her address.
Looks like we'll be paying you a visit, Miss Bondari.
Let's go.
Yeah, because McGee's got magic crutches that disappear. Oh boy. Okay.
Not our jurisdiction. I'll talk to the FBI. You get whatever you can find out of there. Got it? Ducky will be here soon.
Yes, Gibbs.
Are you ready, Ziva? Go! We blocked ourselves in. We need to move the cabinet somewhere else.
I thought that meant it will be lifting it. Shows why I know.
Are you ready, Ziva? Go! Hey, look! It's the epicenter of the blast. We should get some samples of the explosive.
I am on it.
Somebody set this fire on purpose. We should be able to find traces of whatever they used to start it. Looks like we have all we need from the fire and explosion. These look like the tools a forgery artist would use. Gonna have to move the couch in order to get to it. Time to move on. 1,
Ironzaku asked me, who would be worse to be ruled by Lord Frieza from Dragon Ball or Palpatine from Star Wars? The choice between two ruthless tyrants, Lord Frieza, known for his merciless nature and sadistic tendencies, would likely keep his subjects in a constant state of fear and oppression. Meanwhile, Palpatine, a master manipulator, would weave a web of deceit to maintain control, often leading to betrayal and despair among his followers. Ultimately, being ruled by either would be a grim affair, but Palpatine's cunning might allow for more subtle forms of psychological torment, making him arguably the worst choice.
I would have to agree. Palpatine would definitely be worse, considering Frieza's just a racist. He would just you kill anything that's different, but Palpatine's more manipulative control. You don't want a dictator who's manipulative and controller. Yeah, I was holding that cough for a while then. Okay.
This has got to get moved.
Piece of cake. Ziva, you're up. Got a safe over here.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, sorry I'm late. Traffic is especially bad today. So, let's get started, shall we? Ziva, can you get a photo of the victim for me?
Of course, Ducky. Are you ready, Tony?
Thank you both for getting that dreadful appliance off this poor woman.
The body of the victim found in the burnout. An autopsy is required too.
You both have done a splendid job.
Anything inside the microwave oven?
Passport?
Well, what do we have here? A passport.
What? Are you gonna heat up a bean burrito?
What about the oven?
Nothing inside here.
The oven. How novel. The entire apartment has been cooked. I think we missed something.
We must have. There's clearly nothing else in this room, right? Ooh, what's that? There we go.
Look at that.
A hard drive? The hard drive seems okay.
McGeek's gonna be in heaven when he gets his sweaty palms on this. I think we have enough to confirm Gibbs's feeling about this being related to a terrorist group.
We have finished with the crime scene. Now we need to know what the victim can tell us.
Right you are.
Time for an autopsy.
There are obvious burns over 50% of your body, but the skin from the upper torso and across the head and shoulders is completely untouched. It appears as if we were very lucky. Had you not been behind that refrigerator, we may never have discovered your true identity.
Oh, hello. Bullet holes?
Well, what do we have here? A bullet wound in each leg. Someone did not want you to walk out of that apartment until they were finished with you. This wasn't a simple murder, Jethro. Whoever did this wanted this woman to suffer. The bullet wounds were meant to keep her from leaving, and the refrigerator shielded her from the initial blast.
Thanks, Duck.
I still have some final things to try to sort through. Where can I find you if I come up with something new?
With McGee.
So, they really wanted her to suffer.
Now let's crack that hard drive.
So she must have known something or found something out. Maybe. Oh.
Ironzaku asked me, who is more annoying to be stuck in a room with Abby from The Last of Us Part 2, or Ava from Borderlands 3? Oh, I can feel the chaos brewing in my veins. Abby with her angst and brooding presence might just make you feel like you are in a never-ending emotional hurricane. But Ava, oh, sweet, chaotic Ava. She's like a tornado of teenage rebellion and questionable decisions. Both are like being trapped in a cage of madness and tension. Could you imagine the headache, the pure adrenaline rush of enduring that madness? Beautiful madness.
What? Beautiful madness. Nick Cage? I think, we found your kink. Alright. Oh, where's it? Where's the symbol? Where's it? Oh, there. But I was lucky, it just went to me. Let's check emails from yesterday. Barbecue recipe. Definitely last week's no information, so what about today?
It looks like Haleh Bandari was in on the crime from the beginning. But at some point she tried to blackmail the others. We got an email where she threatens to derail their plan if she doesn't get more money.
So she got greedy?
Seems they were in cahoots all along. They even used her car as the getaway vehicle. But she tried to blackmail her partners for more money, and that's what got her killed.
Yeah, hopefully Abby can corroborate it.
Have greed? This was all for greed? Well, if they're dead, they get more money instead. So I guess that's what happens when you try and get greedy. You lose your cut.
This is 22 NBH, the same explosive we found at the bank.
What about the bullet holes?
This bullet matches the slugs we collected at the bank.
Okay, but what about the passport?
Based on the chemical used to bond the watermark paper to the outer cover, I'm certain that this is a real UAE passport. It's just blank. Maybe something was stolen from that safe after all.
But she said there wasn't.
Something's not right here, Gibbs.
Let's do a deduction board.
Let's see what we can find. What is it I'm looking for anyway? This isn't right. Time to earn your lab coat. This won't elude me for...
What does that mean, Abs?
Forge key in the email.
Where do you think it,
Oh.
Abs?
So she forged...
Just what I thought. This won't elude me for long. What is it I'm looking for anyway?
Why do you think that, Abs?
Just what I
murdered by
thought.
terrorists. He was murdered by the same people who robbed the bank.
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
Yeah, she was
I
murdered by
deserve a
blackmail.
cupcake for that. What would Einstein...
Why don't you explain it to me, Abs?
Blackmailed by the killer, fake.
Just what I thought.
So she was creating the passports for the terrorists.
Why do you think that, Abs?
Just what I thought.
So they're swapped.
That's a good trick. Make fake blank passports, then swap them for the real ones while everyone is distracted by the bank robbery.
Gonna need the log file of whoever opened the safe at the embassy. Good work, Abs.
So that is actually pretty smart. But how did they know there were black ones in there? That's not common information.
Need to know what's on that log file.
Log file, boss?
From the UAE embassy safe. They agreed to send it to you.
Keycode belonged to Miley Marker. Wait, didn't she...
The safe was accessed at the time of the robbery by the key card belonging to Mariam Malik.
Boss, you want me to bring her in?
What do you think, DeNozo? Yeah, I want you to bring her in.
Yeah, we were talking to her at the beginning.
What am I doing here, Agent Gibbs?
Need answers.
I've told you everything I know.
Not everything. What'd you take from the safe?
I beg your pardon. I've never stolen anything in my life.
You sure about that?
I did not break into that safe.
Keycard owner.
We checked the safe's logs. Your key card was used to open it during the robbery.
You have to believe me. It wasn't me. I didn't even have my key card. It fell out of my wallet. Or I dropped it somewhere. It had been gone for a day or two before the robbery. I was too embarrassed to report it missing. I was hoping I'd find it. But I never did.
If it wasn't you, then who was it?
I don't know.
You're gonna have to do better than that.
Whoever found my keycard. Maybe I dropped it at the coffee shop.
So someone just picked up your key card off the street and then decided to break into an embassy with it?
What do you want me to say, Agent Gibbs? I don't know.
Somebody knew what they were doing. Know anybody with a criminal history?
It could have been my brother-in-law. Both he and my sister were staying with me last week.
You got a criminal in the family.
My sister doesn't have very good taste in men.
What's his name?
Nader Sayaf.
You got his phone number?
Phone number? Sure.
Give me your cell.
There are personal messages.
I said give me your cell. Or you could just wait here while I get a warrant.
Okay, more investigations. Whoa!
See what you can find out about this girl's brother-in-law.
Should be no problem. We have his name and phone number.
Access granted. Alright. Phone records. Nothing. Civil data. There's a terrorist background?
Boss, Nadir Sayaf is a known terrorist on the CIA watch list.
Then find him, McGee.
Nadir is heading out of the downtown corridor and toward the outskirts of the city.
Keep it up, McGee.
I've never missed before, and I don't plan to start now. I hope you've enjoyed your joyride.
You're gaining on him.
We're right on top of you now, and in just a few moments, you'll be caught.
He's our man. If he can't do it, no one can. Turn up your geek powers, McGee. Keep it up, McGee. What are you doing, McGee? Attaboy.
That was a bit more difficult than I thought.
Tony, he's at the airport.
Oh, he's mine.
This guy's not just gonna go flying off the rails, is he?
Such a pouty face, Nadir. If you want, I can let you up and you can try to run again. I'll leave the handcuffs on, of course. This time, though, maybe you could run toward a muscle car. Then I could tackle you on the hood. That'd look pretty cool, as long as I don't pull another ligament.
You mock me!
As hard as I can.
You will not be laughing long. America is not safe. It will never be safe as long as there are people like me and my brothers in arms ready to stand up against the capitalist oppressors.
Blah, blah, blah. Tell it to the FBI. You're their problem now.
You shall see. We will rain fire on your heads.
I'll be sure to carry a fireproof umbrella. He's all yours. Guess the FBI owes us one.
The FBI doesn't ever owe anyone anything. The other two perps from the bank robbery are in our custody, and we're officially taking over all aspects of the case.
You should have been there. That guy didn't even see it coming. I just swooped in and bam! I tackled him. It was one for the history books.
So, are you going to tell us what crime the last one committed? The one that put you on crutches in Baltimore?
Indecent exposure. Good night.
Decent exposure, seriously? There we go. I thought it took me an hour, seriously. I was expecting a bit longer. I guess we can have a sneak peek into what the next episode's going to be about. On a military base.
What is it? What's going on? It's the commanding officer, sir. He was found dead in his quarters.
What? Command officer found dead? Wait, what? Oh, I guess the opening doesn't change. We just see the exact same opening for every episode. Still haven't seen that guy yet. We still haven't seen Leon. Alright, there we go. We're gonna leave out that, guys.
What do we got?
The victim is a Caucasian.
The victim is a Caucasian. Okay, I guess we're doing well. We got up to the 3rd episode. Not bad at all. So I guess I'll be doing that tomorrow, unless one of my compadres, my friends, my amigos choose to stream tomorrow. Is that? Oh, thank you. Good try. So if what I found is true, and there was only 4 episodes on this game, which I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I guess we're halfway through. I should probably double check that, just to make sure. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Thank you everyone who jumped in the chat. Thank you for everyone who came in and watched. It was good to get back into this game, especially since I do it in my memory of my granddad, since NCIS was his favourite show. So hopefully tomorrow we'll do episode 3. Or maybe tomorrow I'll stream early and we just get the last 2 episodes out of the way. Because I'm determined to try and finish some games before I go into the new year. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see how tomorrow goes. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. I'm probably gonna look into how many episodes it's got. So until next time, guys, this is me signing out. Bye bye.